Alright, Smitty, you there, bruv?
Kyber Kane tribe. Taking us a long time.
Bud, shut the fuck up.
Alright,
let's
mate.
go.
Oh, it's yours.
Yo,
What's happening?
what you saying? Bruv, man's
much.
inside the courtroom right now, bruv.
Yeah,
You
no, I
trying to be a
just see
witness?
him. I just see him.
Alright, I'm going a bit as a witness, innit? Hold up. Now, which way is the courtroom, bruv?
Yes, what is that?
E Sitcher F5. So the same Sitcher F5.
Where's the courtroom?
So,
That is much better, thank you.
where did you find your lawyer? May I ask?
Yeah, I didn't have
What
a
is
lawyer
that, Trim?
in the city, so the police provided me here.
Kyber, I'm right here. You know.
I provided
Did
it.
they?
Me.
Yeah. Here's me
Fucking
witness.
hell, they're
Quiet in the courtroom.
Excuse me, you don't say whether it's quiet or loud, mate, because you're the one who's being fucking
Yeah, but
prosecuted there, lad.
Everybody, I need you to
professional.
either take a seat.
Excuse me, sir.
Apart
I'm
from
the
Mr.
witness. Where would you like me
Plodding.
to stand?
Officer, not officer, sorry, thing
Or
with the pink
leave,
hair, could you
please.
sit down, please?
I'm the witness. Where would you like me to sit?
On the chairs, mate, obviously. Where else would I want you to sit?
I didn't know if there was a specific
Yeah, mate, I want you to sit on the fucking roof tiles,
I
please.
need no smirky
Officers,
comments,
if you could
kind
both
man.
approach me for a
He
mere
sent
second,
me your barber's
please.
email.
Well, you're getting blacklisted.
No, wait.
No,
Yeah.
officer. I was just
Who's
wondering,
this cunt?
do you have a lawyer
Sit down,
yourself
bruv.
here today, or are you
What the-
representing the...
Chain smoker to
I don't
gymnast.
Right, everybody, shut the fuck up now.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, calm down, pink hair.
You're saying, Mr. Mac?
No. I don't have my own
Okay.
lawyer.
I'll do
Okay,
underground.
would you
Suck the
like
back
to
of his
be
neck.
assigned a lawyer?
Yeah,
Matt,
you
would
need
you
to
like
sit
to be
down,
a lawyer
bruv,
while I'm
innit?
here, mate?
I'm trying to figure out how to sit.
He's
God
taking
damn
a
it.
snap.
Can this
Turn
guy be
around.
it?
Look forward and tease
Mr.
Turn around.
Declare, fucking hell! You're
Yeah,
brave
yeah,
as
then do
You're more braver than the Donny who's been prosecuted!
This would be my first so I'm not too sure.
Yeah, this
how
wouldn't
it'll
be
go.
my
There
first, so
is
it's up
Mr.
to you.
Ploddings. He is trained, but he is highly aggressive, but he is extremely effective.
Right, sorry, mate. What were you saying?
I was saying Mr. Ploddings here is
Email,
actually
yeah,
a
just
lawyer.
please.
Well,
I'm putting it
solicitor
in there.
technically, but lawyer in training. He would be very useful to you.
Space.
He is highly aggressive, so you must
Ah,
excuse
okay.
his use of
Bullying
language,
the
but I can
apprentice.
assure you
Push
he
the talk
is
on there,
a
bro.
certified...
Fuck me, what are you? Houdini, how you floating?
Accomplished man of the law.
This
He could
boy
be
ass
your lawyer
shit.
for free.
Hold on,
course.
Just face the other way.
Yeah,
Look at
no,
this.
I'm about to sit.
Yeah, go on then.
Very good. Mr. Ploddings, will you accept this endeavour?
Yes, mate, yes,
Yeah,
I
Alright,
quiet,
sorry,
come on,
mate, but
listen,
why
guys.
is he hitting a bong?
I love me.
That's your
my
boy.
Macintosh.
That's your boy.
Natural oils.
Actually, could you just be quiet, please, Abby?
You trying to be
Last time I'm going to
Officer.
ask you now.
Bridget.
Shut the fuck up!
Fucking hell.
Mr.
Alright,
Ploddings,
yeah, I've
please.
quieted them. I've quieted them.
This is not the way we conduct ourselves.
Hey, yo, Jet, don't react.
apologise
Don't react
for
because you haven't got
judging,
push to
please.
talk on.
Right,
The
I'm
guy
very
that-
sorry.
the
If you would put
judge
that
is right
fucking
now, that's
boss,
Mr.
put the
Singh, that's
cardboard
same guy
down,
that
please.
kidnapped
Okay,
me,
Mr. McIntosh, so
But
let
don't
me
react.
just confirm the charges.
Don't go
One
out of
second.
character. They're all streaming.
I'm sorry, but where are you pulling a... Lads, honestly,
Alright.
you're going to be asked to leave if you don't be quiet. I'm serious, I
I'm
will
sorry,
ask you to leave.
I'm sorry.
Okay, just give me 1 second, sir. So if you could repeat the charges loud enough that everybody can hear, please, Mr.
Snowy.
Officer McIntosh.
Mate, you're going to be asked to leave, yeah.
Officer
So
Snowy? Does she need to
from all my
approach?
knowledge is that he's
Yes.
getting arrested for possession of a phase 1 firearm,
Snowy!
and that's it. Other than if Snubby has
Me
anything
over
else
here.
to say.
The voices!
The voice!
Snowy,
Shh.
over here.
Can you please be quiet or you'll be asked to leave,
Snowy,
please?
my delicate petal,
Said
would you
that about
like
5
to
times.
add to what Mr. Officer McIntosh is saying?
He's got a whole gym set in
phase
here, what the
1
fuck?
firearm. Any other charges? Just making the notings now.
Verbal assault to a police officer.
Eddie Hall's in front of me.
Verbal assault. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Verbal
he's
assault.
also
You put
under
them
the
10
suspicion,
Blood,
not
blood.
being
Bravo's
charged,
out.
but under the
What, mate?
suspicion of
How the fuck has he got a dumbbell in here?
No.
Dunno, but if he
is
doesn't
that-
put it
That's a
down, this
weapon.
is just
I'll put him down.
That's a weapon.
I feel
Lad,
threatened. I feel
seriously, just
threatened.
fucking stand still, mate.
Okay.
Don't know what it is with you.
I'm a bit
fucking-
nervous.
Okay.
I can't say that
May
because it's
I ask
discrimination,
what
but put the fucking thing
verbal
down.
assault consisted
Alright, do you
of
go to
from
the
your
same barber?
perspective, please?
He was constantly telling us to shut up.
Who is this?
Listen here, yeah.
Oi,
If you don't
Matt,
stop taking the
right,
piss, I'll just tackle you and put you back in
Oi,
cuffs,
Matt,
yeah.
put this cunt
Oi,
over here.
Matt.
This cunt with the mask.
Who's
If you
Matt.
stop taking the piss,
Yo,
yeah.
Snowy, get him
Right,
out
everyone
of
be
here.
quiet. Everyone be quiet.
Hold
on, sit down,
Right,
hold
put
on,
the-
sit down.
right.
guy.
Yeah, who is he?
I can't hear. I can't hear. Everyone's
Right, well, everyone shut up, right?
The
You.
proceedings
No,
are
Right,
listen.
put the teddy
about
bear
to
away
take
now.
on.
No, just
It
everyone
is
be
very
quiet when
unprofessional in
you're
the courtroom,
fucking
Let him
mate.
Like,
hold it. He's being
It's my
traumatized.
It's my teddy bear. Me
No,
make
it's
my
not.
job
Genuine
says.
sensual.
Right, well, all I'm saying is,
Everybody
right,
will
this
take
cunt
their
here is
seats
just
immediately.
fucking about.
Right,
Hold
mate,
on,
I'll
sit
give
down.
you.
Hold on, sit down.
Right, mate,
Right,
I'll give you one chance
If
to
you
sit
don't
down
stop
and
being
keep
loud,
quiet.
yeah.
Okay,
It's simple. You'll get
Hold
tackled,
on, sit
cuffs,
down.
5 months on the spot, yeah.
Yes, I'm aware of the charges, but
Hold on,
if,
sit down.
if he's behind me, can be quiet.
Shut up, Kezzle, mate.
Hold on,
Fuck's
sit down.
sake, guys,
Get out.
Kezzle got in you.
Right, so I'm aware
Remove
of.
that man at
Oh
once
my
Get out,
from my
Kezzle.
sight.
fucking god.
Right, then don't be
Right,
fucking
take a
loud,
seat,
lad.
Kezzle. Same with everyone else.
Right,
Sorry,
sorry
everyone.
about that,
Right,
what's your
so
name, Mr. Singh?
Quite all
right,
thank you.
right. So yes, I'm very aware of the charges being made towards Mr. John. Oh fuck! I did
Or
not
you
mean to
leave
say
him alone.
Yeah, I'm very aware of the charges. What? Any other questions?
Free
So
Tucky.
you're very aware of the charges.
man
How
behind
utterly
me trying to
fascinating.
palm me out,
Please
bro,
take a
innit?
seat. May
Thank
I
you.
call Mr. Mackin? No, actually, Officer Mrs.
Can I get 3 bottles
Snowy.
of Prime, please?
No, thank you. Could
I,
you
I'm
please
gonna need you
leave
to,
the court
I'm gonna need you to
immediately?
leave.
Bailiff, take him outside,
Kezzle,
please.
take a seat,
What's
mate.
the best shopping
Wait,
waking,
Bailiff.
Mr. Singh?
Wicked wine.
Tesco's.
Kezzle, last chance.
It's a Tesco.
Very good. The nuisance has been removed. Very good job, Mr.
Hold on,
Bailiff.
sit
sir.
down, fam.
Oh, just
Okay,
shush and
could I
stand there.
call Officer Snowy to the standing, please?
Yes, sir.
So, Officer Snowings, can you tell the court what this man is being charged for and why you are charging him for these suspected crimes from your perspective, please?
Yes,
Let's be
sir, I
professional,
can.
please, and not
So,
dance in a courtroom.
this man is currently under the charges of possession of a Phase 1 firearm, as we've pulled into the interstate near Mirror Park, and we've seen him holding a pistol in his hand. And that adds on to the under the current suspicion of murder, as he was standing
Yes.
right next to 2 dead bodies. With a
I
pistol.
object.
However, we believe there was
He's
only
fucking
1
dying.
count of murder,
Okay.
as he was CPRing the other with his friend.
I
And
see.
another
Fuck off.
charge
I-
is
I
criminal
object.
assault,
I
as on the
object.
way to the
Silence!
police
What's
station, he was telling
What?
to shut up and other things along the lines.
Okay. So, firstly, what I would like to ask you now is, did you find any of the gunpowder residuings on him?
We did not.
I see,
However,
I
we
see.
did also hear
Ha.
the gunshots within the area. That's why we were pulling in.
Okay. So you heard gunshots. You pulled around the Mirror Park intersection. You found the
Police.
man next to 2 dead bodies. He was giving the
There's
one
no bird
body
in
the
it.
CPR. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. And then you searched the man. I presume you arrested him before doing so.
So we pulled up. We
Just
hopped
Jeremy,
out the
the phone.
car, and we pulled out our firearms and aimed them towards
that
him and
Pogba?
told him to put his hands up. He then decides to flee from us.
No,
storing the
I put my
firearm
hands up. I put my
mid-flee.
Who
hands
the
up.
fuck is this?
Please do not
please be
talk,
quiet.
Mr. John, until I say
What's
you
happening
can,
here, then?
please.
Shut
You're
up.
only harming yourself, please.
Thank you. So, we pulled up,
Who's
as
him?
I said.
You'll go
hopped
to
out the
St. Barbara
vehicle,
Mums.
told him to put his hands up. He then proceeds to run away, hop into a back garden of a house.
What the fuck?
Stores his
Yes.
firearm while doing so.
Resisting arrest.
No, I
Why are you
never.
doing that?
Yeah.
Get him off the
Say-
stage!
Please stop.
Sorry,
You see-
Officer Snowy, if I may
okay.
interject. When you initially turned up, did you see him
Oh.
holding a firearm?
Yes, we did.
Okay, and that
Bro, it's
is
built
on your
different.
body cam
What the
footage,
fuck's
yes?
happening here?
I'll have a chicken
Yes,
madras.
the footage
Chin-ups.
might be a bit far gone now, though.
Okay, it should be on my system nevertheless, okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
I will check over that very shortly and the rest of the evidence when I have all of it in my possession.
Yeah, do you want
okay?
more?
Mate, what's happening?
You proceeded to chase
I'll need to see
the,
some
uh,
paper.
What the hell have I just walked
And
into?
then
Oh,
You
shut
didn't
your
walk, you
mouth.
teleported
Right,
magically.
boys, if you're not here to watch, yeah,
Order in
you
the
said
corner,
piss, you
George.
fuck off, yeah.
Mate,
I got a letter saying
Run your
that your mum was shoving
We
herself.
do need some admins on the scene, by the way.
Judge, I
This
can't
is-
do
Right,
this.
what's the problem? Who's not
Everyone's
meant to be here?
Everyone's just taking the
Professional
piss, like
now.
fucking doing emotes and shit, and
Who-
just fucking walking all over the place for no reason.
Are the ones
This is the
that are
first one I
not
just
in
heard.
uniform not meant to be
Mr.
here or
John.
something?
I have
All
it.
the
Anyone that's
people in
been
uniforms
out.
are fine.
Yeah,
All
I
the
know.
people in
It's like
coats
vision and all
and
that.
fucking
What's
the
the
best
best
the
shop
red
in
shirt are not
Waverley?
supposed to be here.
Make one.
Come on, very quick.
Like
quick, quick,
these
quick.
two
These
guys
one
here are
person
just
fucking
taking the
has some
piss.
spirit. What do
What,
you
the
mean? I'm
ones
here to
behind
watch,
you?
bruv. I'm here
No,
to
no,
watch.
it's not. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
you're
not.
not
You're
here to
taking the
watch though.
piss.
Them being
I'm
mean.
You've
laughing
just
at
said
these
what's the best
stupid
shop in Wakey, mate. Interjects on RP for no reason.
Get him off the fucking
what mean?
stage.
What about that guy?
Okay, if we
What
can
about
just have
that
some
guy?
admins on standby, it would be appreciated.
All I'm saying is you could pull it. You could pull it.
Mr. Singer, where's my fucking prime at, you robbing cunts?
We'll speak about that later.
Kezzle,
Mr.
mate.
Okay?
But no, I can't.
Kezzle.
I really can't.
You're pushing the limit.
Fuck knows.
Okay, when the lawyers have returned, you can continue with your statement, Officer
Snowy,
okay?
Sorry, may I just interject this very quickly? So, Mr.
Go, come closer.
Mr. Bailey, can you move back, please? So Judge Singh, just interjecting.
Get him gone, please.
Shut
Fucking
up,
hell.
Mike.
Right, so lad, shut the fuck up.
Right,
No swearing in the courtroom, please.
So basically, they've got it all on body cam. I mean, I believe it could be very well far gone because
Combo
it has
push,
been
bro.
over a timerment. But this guy here, Mr. John, if they have seen a fire on him, it is protocol to search him, and if he is running, that obviously they have suspicions to having something on him, you know, that he's scared of the police seeing. So obviously, in Mac's defense, whatever
wasn't
has
scared.
happened, lad, can you actually stop interrupting?
Mr. John, it looks very bad from my perspective when you shout over a lawyer, okay? So for
Okay,
your
mate.
own
But-
sake, please be quiet as you are harming your own case.
Looks bad from my
Understood.
angle. He's fucking trim shit. Right. Anyways,
Mr.
yeah. So
Ploddings would refrain from the rude
Why am I
language,
getting
please,
verbal
sir.
abuse here at
sorry.
me?
So
You're the shit,
basically,
yeah?
obviously, I've been
dead,
told
mate.
that he has verbally abused the officers when all the officers are doing is doing what they're supposed to and obviously doing their job. And I just believe it's absolutely unnecessary of him to do so. I believe this guy should be, you know, thingy. But obviously, it's your choice. I just believe this guy should get all punishments he deserves, and obviously just fucking put him in the cells.
Thank you for your opening
That's mean you
statement,
TP to wrong people.
Mr. Ploddings. That is much appreciated.
Poor professionalism,
Officer
cussing in the
Snowy?
courtroom.
However,
Yep.
did not complete her opening statement. So, if you could continue with your story, please. I would like to hear from when you now searched the man, right up until you charged him at the police station and what happened thereafter, and has
Bravo, bravo.
ultimately led us to this very courtroom. Okay?
So, I'll start where I left off, which was
Thank you,
he starts running and then stores the firearm while doing so. He then climbs over a fence into the back garden of the house, which we don't believe he owns.
They got this, man.
And then we noticed that he stored his firearms, so we store our firearms, and and we pull out our tasers instead. Tell him to stop running, otherwise we will tase him. He does not stop fleeing, so as we mentioned, we did discharge our tasers onto him.
Yes.
From there on, we cuffed him, put him in the vehicle, took him to the station.
Yes.
He said he would use his. Hang on, I've just got on a Twitch thingy. Hang on.
What's that?
Well,
1 second.
May I just add,
I'm
well,
gonna
Snowy's
get
gone
the-
into his
what's
inside
Twitch?
of his headians. Can you just be quiet, Jan? Because you actually aren't being
Yeah,
spoken
but
to.
what's
mate.
Twitch?
Yeah, that's
Lad,
not professional.
what the
She is
fuck is
twitching
your
on your
haircut? But
phone.
no one's asking you either. So just be quiet, please.
Mr.
This is
Singh,
professional at all.
You will have your
Mr.
turn in a moment, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Singh,
Speak, Mr. Plodding.
yes, breaching onto that. They obviously they had rights to discharge their taser the moment he wasn't listening and they seen the fire on him, so they don't actually have to explain themselves why they
Get him off
discharged
the
his
fucking
taser.
stage.
If to begin with, he wasn't listening, I believe they get well, and they know he's got a firearm on him. They've seen it visually. They can discharge their taser without explanation.
Why are his hands up?
Discharge.
Thank you
So-
for your input,
you get
Mr.
nervous, bro?
Ploddings. Much appreciated.
Abdul, come
I'll,
closer.
I'll carry on now.
Yes,
Abdul, go
please.
back
No
now.
more interruptions for now, Mr. Ploddings. Thank you. And also, next time you approach me, please state that you wish to do so rather than rudely interjecting, okay? Otherwise,
Where's
I'll
the
have you
chicken on
removed
bite?
from the courtroom.
Smiddy.
Okay, Mr. Plodding?
Very sorry, very
My
sorry.
guys got caught on a
Apology
Sunday and Wakey
accepted.
Wines on a Monday.
Okay, so we took him to the station, and then we asked if he would be using his rights to a solicitor. He said yes.
Yeah, I love that from
But
you,
then
Pinky.
we
I
took
can't
him
lie,
to the
mate.
cells.
Cheers, mate.
And apparently he did not have any number of a solicitor. So I fine him. So I'm about to sentence
He's
him.
got a taser
I
on his
fine
head.
him 60k. And then as I'm about to sentence him, his lawyer shows up, so I give his 60k back. And then we took it to the
was
the
a
private
chicken on
room
bike,
in the
cool
station
shot.
to do like the average lawyering thing. But then
Yes.
it was either, I can't remember, either Bridget or John that decided they wanted to take it to court. So that's what we did,
Yes.
and now we're here.
I see.
Next time we
okay,
get back, we'll
very
take it to court.
interesting. Let me just finish off my notes. Okay. Okay, is that all you have to say for now, Officer Snowy?
Huh?
Can I be
Is
called
that
up to
all
the
you
stand?
have to say for now?
No.
Yes.
Okay, if you could return to your position, please, and I will call you back up in a short while. Okay, Mr. John.
Yo, is that a he she?
Now it is your turn. I would like
What are you
to
doing?
hear what you have to say, and
You
then
sure
I
you're
would
not
like
messing with
to
me on the
hear
side?
what your lawyer
Jake,
has
you can't
to
say
say.
that, bruv. Don't
Touching
say
my
that.
wooden one.
Okay.
I
So
apologize.
start from
Correct
the
term,
very
they
beginning.
or
I want
them.
to understand what happened. this
Correct
afternoon,
pronoun.
this
I
early
apologize.
So
Got no
basically,
more pronouns.
I was going to
You
garage
American, bro.
to fix my car with my friends.
He's
Someone
actually
pulls up
woken
in an
on a
RS3,
Sunday morning and
pops
thought,
out, the dear mate, tells me, put your hands up, and then starts shooting. He shoot me, mate, and then someone comes out from a bush, shoots the guy that has shot me,
Can we
mate,
get a
dead
translator
on the
for this
floor.
scouse? I don't
So
understand him.
I've picked up the guns. I didn't store no weapons. Picked up the guns. Police officers pull up. Up
I
out the car,
corrected
tell me,
myself.
put me
I
hands
said
up,
they or
ain't no
them.
weapons at me.
Who's this Dolly?
Yeah.
Stop talking,
Yes.
bro.
So I got
Push the
scared
talk on
and
or
ran
something.
away. And then they took me to the police station, mumbled me rights, didn't tell me them properly, didn't ask me whether I understood them. Took me to the police station, didn't offer me no food, no water. He speared me to the floor, and they didn't ask if I was okay.
I oppose you there by speed you to the floor. You mean
Sir,
tackle?
sir, can you get off the?
Yeah.
Mr.
Can you-
Plodding, please return back to your station.
Please, may I just interject that?
on, Mr. Singh.
So basically,
standing there, got
the
nothing.
I
time
did
being
not
that he
say
was,
you could, but you
well,
can.
I'm going to.
Bro,
Thank you.
vanish.
The time he was actually arrested, it was
Right,
no
he said
undefeated
that.
time.
Nintendo DS.
It
Beyond
looked like
me.
morning time, and you know he looks well fed and all ready, so
Sorry.
it doesn't really matter whether he
Order!
needed food or not.
The voices.
It wouldn't
No,
do harm
I-
for him not to. No, please do not. Please do not. It wouldn't harm him not to have a bit of food for the time being. Obviously, it was a
Whoa,
serious matter. They've
feed
seen a phase 1 fire on him.
Whoa.
A phase 1. Do you know what a
What'd you say?
phase 1 is capable of? It's
Whoa,
capable of
confused.
taking somebody's life. So they have to take their life into risk.
I can hear you.
They're letting a dangerous man out of cuffs for what reason?
Who's
Nothing.
even talking?
No
when
offense.
you, when you say,
He needed
when
to
you
stay
say
in their
issue
cuffs,
then
and they need to make
they or
sure that
them
he
after-
was,
after no one said
you know, he
anything
was
to it,
seen
just-
by
just
people
don't
that
say
could help
anything
him
else,
because
you know what I mean?
carrying
No
a
one
phase
said
1,
anything
mate, you
to
need a
it.
bit of help.
I
You know what I
picked
mean?
that up
Just
for
don't say it
evidence.
again type shit, 'cause you just
Well,
make
give
him
to the
look
police
like
officer
he's
for
upset,
evidence,
you know
innit?
what I mean?
I'd shoot him off.
Anyways,
Mr. Plodding,
Hey.
do not do that,
yes.
please.
Sorry, I'm gonna now return to the thingy because that's all I've had to say.
Who's the guy?
Okay, very well.
Mr. Plod.
So,
Yes, things,
Mr. John,
Mr.
could you
Dickering.
specify what the
Yeah,
weapon
shall
was
take a
step
that
out
you
for
picked
it.
up, please?
It was an M9 Beretta and an M19. I picked up to
nice.
give the evidence.
Mr. Plod,
He
he is the
Okay.
judge. You let him deal his things.
Okay,
You got to
one
stop
second,
talking.
thank
He will
you.
do the things.
Mr.
He will do
Singh,
the
give
job.
clues for
He's
crime.
He's
So,
asked for this. That's what
Could
he's asking.
you continue
It's
where
after
you left off before Mr. Plodding interjected?
Yeah, of course. Where was I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got
He
tackled,
tackled me to the
ground.
floor. He tackled me to the floor. Didn't ask if I needed medical attention, if I was okay, if I was hurt. Didn't ask none of that. Didn't offer me food, drink, water. They didn't do the test he was supposed to run for gunpowder residue. They didn't do that. When I asked them to do that, they said they forgot about doing that. So the way I see it is, if he forgot about doing that, he must have forgot about what happened at the crime scene.
Well, I made to translate from his fucking scouse, yes, he
Shut
actually
your
don't
mouth.
understand what he's saying.
Shut your
Your
mouth.
presence is
Sit your
not
ass down, blood.
Thank you,
Kezzle,
Mr.
mate.
Much
Either you
appreciated.
fucking leave, yeah, you get 5, yeah.
Back, you'll do nothing. You little fat cunt.
Yeah, man.
He's having it.
Language is not
He's
acceptable.
having it. He's having it.
Remove him
He's
at
having
once.
it.
Yeah,
Whoa.
5 on the spot now.
Safety.
Why are you shit like that?
I'd like to
Did you say
remind
the
fucking Big
everybody
Macs for breakfast, you
that
little
the
fat cunt.
courtroom is a place of
Oh, mate, that
sanctity and
it's 5
respect.
minutes.
Right, come back
If
in
I
here, you
hear
get 5.
any bad language, any naughty behavior that one would expect to see in the kindergarten or at the chimp cage at the
I'm
blooming
not
zoo,
deserving so
I will
much,
have
bro,
their
but I
ass
really
thrown
do,
out of
man.
here. Huh? Okay. Everybody understand that?
Do you want to start
yes?
taking the piss, yeah?
Okay, Mr. John, please
shit's
continue.
funny.
Alright,
please.
Candy Floss, calm down.
You get toxic people,
Continue.
but then you get RP like this.
Hey,
Which makes
my
it
back's kind of hurting, you know, from when he tackled me to the floor.
I
Smitty, bro.
see. You have
I'm
not
kinda
received
hungry.
any sort of medical supervision
No.
overview since?
No.
Okay.
The back
Still
is
no
back,
food
man.
either. I'm
Jesus
starving.
Christ.
Starving, are you? Okay. Okay, very
That's how you
good.
wanted me
And
to
that is
stand up.
all you have to say for now, sir?
That's all I have to say
Oh,
for
fuck
now.
you, blood. Come on.
Very well. If you
Yo,
could
jump.
return to your position, please. I'd now like to call
Yo.
the Right Honourable Bridget. What is your
Alright,
last
calm.
name, lawyer?
Chained on
Smith.
Bridget
Smith.
Smith. Could you state
Yeah.
your qualifications before the court,
You okay?
please?
I got an honours degree in law.
Yeah, that's a chick.
An honours degree in law from what university, please?
Leeds
The
Beckett
crackhead.
University.
Leeds Beckett University. Okay, very good. Okay, I only ask because
Up
I have
in
not
Yorkshire.
made your acquaintance before, and I do not have you on your records before me. Okay, I'm glad we cleared that up. Now, what do you have to say in relation to what we have heard from the police, Mr. Plodding, sir, and also your client?
Right, who the
Well-
fuck is Jarrett?
Jared.
Stop swearing in the courtroom, mate.
Fuck you
It's
on
not
about
professional.
Jared,
Jared.
Calm down, Snowy. That's
No,
not
no.
me. Snowy,
Just-
that is
Jarrett,
me.
mate, do you want to stop being weird?
Just look in
It's
the,
weird.
look on
Whatever-
Twitter. Everyone look on Twitter.
News
Oh
sources
shit!
occurring
Oh
right now.
shit!
Sniffing food, lad.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
nah.
Right.
He's
Oh,
talking
I
about the
can-
chat in the top, Twitter chat.
So,
Please continue.
I
It
think
literally
it's
said someone was
absolutely
like
disgusting the way he's being treated whilst in
sniffing
police
Snowy's
custody.
ass
Oh,
or
fuck
something.
off,
From
you're
the
daft
sec-
cunt.
Fucking chicks out.
Remove this man at once.
Get rid of the guy.
Get Kezzle gone for 5. Get Kezzle gone for 5 now.
Silence in the
5 minutes in
courtroom.
Boys, I
fucking
failed
gym, you
3
fat
times.
cunt. Mate, I will
No,
personally
no.
buy you.
Right, on the spot, on the
One,
spot,
that's the wrong
relative,
one.
on the spot. Oh
You're
my
not allowed
god.
to do it on the spot, mate.
Right.
Yeah, you can.
You can't do it. You've
Yeah,
got to
fuck
process
off.
me, mate. If you don't process me, I will put in a PD report.
Right, well.
He's
Sounds like
done,
your problem,
he's
mate.
done.
That's how the law works, unfortunately. A
Right.
courtroom has slightly different operations to that of normal city
Right,
life.
who's playing
But
Jane?
anyway,
Your
please
Me.
continue,
Right.
Mrs. Lawyer.
So, from what Officer Snowy said,
Move.
they said that they
Move,
heard
I'll
gunshots
give
in
you-
the area,
Yeah.
pulled
Things.
in, and then aimed the guns
Where's Snowy?
at my client, to which he's ran away. They never mentioned anything about seeing the firearm, just hearing it. So imagine him, who's only just picked it up, having guns pointed at him. They don't even know he's got the firearm at this point because they haven't
Bro, this shit's so
him.
real right now.
Having
bro. I'm
guns
fucking with you.
drawn at him.
Was you there?
It's not acceptable. It's traumatizing. So they then proceed to tackle him, which is fair
Move
enough.
back.
If he's,
He's moved back.
I mean, move back.
what are you doing?
He needs
Move
arresting for
Right.
that.
Sit down.
He needs arresting for that.
One more, mate. You got one more chance.
Are you speaking to me?
No, not you, mate.
So obviously they tackle him, fair enough. But the fact they've not gone
Well,
and
there.
given medical
Cool,
attention
chat.
afterwards, after he's complained about back pain,
Oh, T/me.
and to then not give him any water and food, he's just had a traumatizing incident where he's watched his friend die. He's been had guns pointed at him. He's been tackled to the floor, and they're treating him like that. It's not acceptable.
Abby,
Okay.
That's good.
Abby, I just want to say
Okay.
a side note has been given to
Abby?
you from Kezzle saying
It's
Have you
very
not
finished your opening
Abby!
statement?
It's Bridget Smith!
Anything else you want to say before you return to your position?
Yeah, actually.
Please
so-
go ahead.
Obviously, they've took the gun. He's said that it's not his, it's his friend's, and I believe that. But obviously, I haven't took the JSR test.
Yeah.
There is literally no excuse why they haven't took that other than poor behaviour on their behalf, or maybe just the fact they don't even care. They want to pin blame on someone for this firearm,
Bulletproof vest.
and they're
what
just
the fuck?
pinning the first person they've seen. They've not took any of the tests that they need to prove his innocence.
Sorry, Mr. Singh, do you mind if
You
I
mean prove his
ask
guilty?
the
He's seizing,
lawyer
he's seizing,
a
he's seizing. Help
question
him,
real
help him,
quick?
help him.
Mr. Baylor, this is
Bro's
a
dying.
most unorthodox thing, but I
You
shall
find me,
allow
I'm gonna
it.
bang you.
Sorry, do you mind if I just add on something to what she said, please?
No, Mr. Baylor will go first, and then you'll have your
So,
turn.
you said
No
that they're
worries.
just trying to pin it on him, whether the weapon was his friend's or not. But he was with, like, he had the weapon on him, didn't he?
Yep.
There we are.
Yeah, but you can't. My bad.
No, powerful.
You
Fucking
can't, he's got it on him, but his friend's died. He's picked it up.
He's still in
He's
possession
saying-
of a firearm.
He's
Thought
still
it
in
was a Ninja
possession
Warrior
with
then.
it.
Hello?
Yeah, fair
Get off
enough.
your phone, Ollie.
But if you're
Yeah, Castle, mate, shut up.
know it,
May
One
I
of-
speak?
no, just a sec.
No, let
Um,
Miss
they've tried
Thingy
putting-
finish, please.
Go back.
attempted murder of an officer onto him as well. Or
Excuse
attempted
me.
murder. I don't know if it was an officer, but
There's no
so
way
they're
I'm just
trying
gonna
to
find
do
50
that. Yeah,
bags.
they've not
Step
put the
outside,
test
step
to
outside,
see if
step
he's
outside.
used the gun or
Fucking
not.
You fucking-
Yes.
So-
okay.
Yep.
So, allow me to make
Right,
something
couple
very
push, couple
clear.
push,
I am
right
not
now.
acting as a lawyer. I am merely a judge. I am observing the evidence today, and then I will ultimately make a decision. You all understand this. So, it is up to the prosecution to say the things that should be said. Now, let us see if Mr. Plodding's here has
Alright,
identified
can I
what
stand
I
up-
have identified.
can I
before
stand at the stand,
reveal
please?
my findings, okay?
Right,
Go ahead,
so
Mr. Ploddings, please.
the way Bridget Smith
this
was
fucking
thinking,
pussy
well,
on, bro.
the way she was talking as if she was there.
Listen,
You know, she was taking it into first point of view right there. She was talking as if she was hid on the fucking mountains like a leopard or something, you know. And then,
I don't know what you mean by
well,
that, but go on.
there's something
Do not
else I
swear in
want
the
to add on.
courtroom.
She said, oh sorry, I don't know why the fuck it's done that. She's said to me, well, she said to me, she said to the whole court,
Do not
he has picked
Oh.
up the gun. So therefore, he knew. Glad, can you stop breathing so heavily? Oh, what is it doing? Fucking
You
hell.
are not allowed to
Oh, he's a
smoke in the
gymnast,
courtroom,
good.
please.
No smoking.
Oh, whoa, what's
Yes,
I shall-
remove this man.
I shall
Where's
wait
he?
till this is dealt with and then I'll speak.
Oh, mate.
Yes, remove that man at once. Smoking is a crime.
Is it?
Why are you tackling me for?
Indoors
It is a
it is,
crime.
yes.
What do you mean?
Mate, what
Wait,
are
I'm
you
a-
doing?
I'm escorting your side.
No, you're not. Yeah, I can walk.
So, she said he picked
Your
up the
Honor.
Dave
gun,
Farmer.
and
Thank you, mate.
by
Sorry.
she and
Sorry,
he, I
sorry,
mean
don't
Bridget
get
Smith.
wrong.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this shit! I'm not even tapping my keyboard. This is
Can
fucking.
you
What's a
please
keyboard?
tap
What's a
in your
keyboard?
Sorry.
What's a
Tapping your
keyboard?
what?
You know what
Keyboard.
is? Are you
What's a
stupid?
keyboard?
Fuck,
What's a keyboard?
there's
What's
one under
happening?
the
What's happening?
desk.
What's happening? What's
Right, listen,
happening?
No, he's got one in
let
his
me talk.
trousers.
Let
Oh,
me
okay.
talk. There's a keyboard under the desk to type some things that I can't pronounce. So
Really?
basically, Mrs.
Just
Bridget
right,
Smith has said her client has picked up the gun, so he knew what
Put
he
the
was
guitar
doing. He
down,
was
you
picking up a
fat
Phase 1 firearm that could have been used in a crime. If he used his knowledge, they would have knew that they can got fingerprints off that. They could have used it in, you know,
But they didn't.
evidence. But then she said that he didn't know what he was doing and he didn't have the gun on him. So either he did have the gun or he didn't. She's kind of mixed the story into, you know, she said he didn't and he did. And I personally think that's pretty confusing.
Can
Whether
I
he's
interject?
no, you can't. Whether he's had the gun
I'm
or
no,
not
no,
not,
asking you.
I'm sorry, but you with a braid, get a better haircut, and then I'll listen
I'd
to you.
like to
So-
interject.
Yo, you can't do that.
don't
You can't,
have
you
it.
can't
Can
not
I
do
interject?
that.
Disrespectful
Go
in
ahead.
the
Mr. Garland,
courtroom.
finish speaking. You never let me interrupt. So let,
please.
so
Mr.
let me.
Ploddings, you will speak to the lady lawyer with respect, please.
Yeah, respect
All right,
me.
so I'm gonna carry on speaking. Thank you.
I'd like to
So
interject.
This is called an
Interjection
objection.
allowed, please speak.
Right.
And keep it short
I've-
as it is an interjection,
Okay.
please.
I never said that he didn't have the gun on him. I said that he had the gun for a different reason to what the police are saying.
So, allow
so
me to clarify this before either of you talk,
Bro, all she
okay?
has to
What
say
I've
here
got
is
written
he
down
picked it up
here
because he
is,
just watched his
from
friend
the
die, bro,
police's
and he literally heard
perspective,
gunshots
he
and he could
merely
literally see
picked
people
up the
shooting
gun.
nearby. That's all,
The
that's all she's
thought
got to
is,
say.
why would he pick up the gun?
Self-defense.
And
Trying to
we have
avoid.
been told by you, Mrs. Lady Lawyer, that he did it out of fear. Now, there is something we must get to the bottom of, and nobody has asked the question yet.
right,
Why
so
would you pick a gun up? Mr. Ploddings, do not interrupt me, please, sir. Why would the defendant, Mr. John, pick the gun up? Mr. Ploddings, please return to your seat, and
no, I'm not
please
finished.
allow...
Sorry.
Silence!
Finish when I say you're finished.
Fuck you.
Mr. John,
Yeah,
please
fucking
approach
Plodding.
the stand. You will have an
Sorry,
opportunity to
this is
speak
private.
further, please, Mr.
What the
Plodding.
fuck?
Mr. John, You've heard me just
You're big.
discuss openly why
rugby tackler for a
would
win.
you
Just
want
to use
to
you.
ever pick up a gun? Why
Yeah,
would
so-
you want to do that?
Right, so
What
basically,
would
the gun
make
was
you do
lying.
that?
The gun was
Oh,
lying
no,
on the
she's your
floor.
missus.
Will
I
you lot
wasn't
shut
thinking
the
straight,
fuck
my
up
mates
over
was
there?
just
I
being-
swear to God.
Oh my god, I can't think straight. Tell these man to shut up.
Order in
Right,
recording,
can I just say the
please.
next one to speak is getting time in prison on the spot. Can you shut the fuck up?
Yes, any further disruption shall be dealt with by the swift hand of the law, okay?
The
Mr.
black
John,
hand.
continue, please.
Mr. Pollin, mate, do you want to tell your boys to stop being unprofessional, mate?
Which one's about?
The one behind me with the dreads.
Right,
mate,
so
asking me to slap
honestly,
his
to
bum.
be honest, this is me out of character talking now, lad. You've been like, you kind of harassed the girl by what you said. So if you want to sit down, I would sit down now. Otherwise, it's up to her whatever she wants to do about that. So sit down, or you're just gonna leave because this isn't what Mr. Singh wants in his organization. So sit down or fuck off.
Do not have it.
Right, go on.
Good boy.
Yeah, but come
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, my friend has just been shot dead in front of me. I wasn't
Okay,
thinking
so it's
straight. I
brothers
picked
outside.
up the weapon. I was looking at it, but I wasn't thinking straight at all. So, and then they pulled out a gun on me, so I was scared for my life because police just like to shoot people around here for no apparent reason. So
Speaking my word of wisdom. decided
I
of-
see.
Right, mate?
Please, may I, Mr. Poddings, interject
You
for
see
just
what
one
remove from
second?
HMP?
no, I'm
Yes.
not done talking, lad.
PD or unbeaten.
So I
will
need to ask a.
accept his
Thank you.
interjection.
So I just want to ask a question to Mr. Mac and to obviously the
Mark,
client
I
who's
bought
being
you a fucking
prosecuted.
gym membership if you want it, bro.
So, right, can you get him removed? Like, actually.
Get him out
What?
now!
Oh,
Get-
fuck
get
off.
him,
I'll
get
get
him,
him
get
gone.
him, get him,
Right,
get him.
everyone be quiet, everyone be quiet, everyone be quiet. So basically, Mac,
Silence in the
you've said,
courtroom.
you and Snowy have both said that you seen the gun on the man when you pulled up. Yes
What
or
you
no,
say?
Mackerel?
Say again, mate.
So, you and Mr. Snowy said you've seen the gun when you've arrived and you've pulled up at the scene. You've seen a gun on the mister.
Yeah, it was in his hand. Yeah.
Alright, so this is where I'm gonna ask you a question now, Mr. John, I think it is.
Yeah,
You've said you've picked up that gun in fear and you wasn't thinking straight.
yeah, I wasn't thinking straight, mate.
So, why wasn't you? What do you mean by you wasn't thinking straight? What, like, can
Right,
you
so put
emphasize
it
what
this
you mean?
way. I think of my point of view.
Stand back at the
my
sign,
fr-
please. Stand
my
back at the sign,
friend-
please. Stand back at the sign, please.
My
Thank
friend
you.
has just been shot dead in front of me, and the gun is laying on the floor on his chest. So I picked the gun up to move it away from his body. And then these lot turn up and aim guns at me. What do you
So,
expect me to do? Do you expect
was
me
you-
to stand there and just
No,
get
no, no.
shot dead?
Was you picking up that gun to keep that gun away from getting your friend given a bad name for having a gun on him in the first place? Was you defending your friend by grabbing that gun?
I picked up the gun to move it away from his body. Yeah.
So you was trying to help hide the gun so your friend didn't have a bad name after the
No, I
police
never
came?
said I was trying to hide the gun once. I said move it away from his body so it's not by his body. Wait
But
for the
what I'm-
paramedics to come, and I was going to hand that gun as evidence until I got a gun pointed at my head.
I'm sorry, but if you was going to hand the gun in, when they gave you specific instructions to
my-
saying drop the
look
gun
at
and
my
have your
hands.
no, let
Look
me
at my
talk, please.
Silence, Mr.
thank you.
Ploddings, come forth. This has turned into a cross-examination now. Mr. John, please return to the stand. Mr.
Right.
Ploddings is performing
Thank
a
you.
cross-examination. Mr. John, back to the stand, please.
So you said you wanted to hand in the gun.
Yeah.
So then why did you not listen to the instructions when they've asked you to drop the gun and put your hands up for your safety and their safety?
I did put my hands up.
So, well, what do you
And
mean
they
you
were
put your
still-
hands up?
I put my hands up, and he was still aiming guns at me, so I ran away. I didn't want to get shot.
So why did you run away? You should have complied with what they said.
I
if you
didn't
was
run far, mate. I didn't
No,
run
if
far.
you was truly scared, and I mean if you was truly
go
scared
outside,
and you
doesn't
wasn't
like that.
thinking straight, mate, you would have done as they've asked because they had guns pointed to you. And if you
Okay,
was
put it
truly,
this way,
truly,
mate.
truly
Put
scared,
it
you
this
would
way,
have done
mate.
as they
If
wanted.
I had evil intentions and
Right, the
evil
translator's
thoughts,
back,
I would have
so you know
aimed the
his
gun at the
scouts is on
offset
a
and would have
fucking-
opened fire at that offset.
Smoke.
But
Kaz,
I
mate,
didn't
you're
aim
gone
the gun
again.
once.
Kaz, you're gone again.
I didn't aim the gun once. I
Get
didn't
him.
fire the gun
Send
once.
him
So-
again.
And you would have knew I didn't fire the gun once if they'd done the right gunpowder test. But apparently they forgot about that. So if they're forgetting about that, they must have forgot about what happened at the scene too.
Can I just say it is their protocol? If you're stood right next to a dead body with a gun in your hand, to me that goes under murder investigation, mate. So they
Okay,
would then-
yeah, I
no, no,
hear
no,
that.
no. Please let me talk. Don't interrupt me. Thank you. So if you're stood next to a dead body with a gun in your hand, the first thought I would think is, this guy has murdered somebody. I'm not gonna stand there and go, right, have you murdered this man? I would arrest you under suspicion of murder, and then I would deal with investigating afterwards. I wouldn't give you the actual charge yet, but I would definitely be holding you in a cell till I found out what the fuck
Yeah,
went on.
okay. But this is the thing. They didn't
Sorry, I
do
got
the
a bit
test. They didn't
distracted.
run the test they were supposed to run. They didn't do no gunpowder residue test
But I like this.
or
Well,
nothing. They
all
didn't
I'm
do
saying
Nah,
is-
no
bro, man, these
alcohol
lawyers
or
are shit, bro, innit? I'm
drug
waiting.
test
I'm a witness,
or
bro, innit?
nothing.
I'm
May I
waiting to
ask,
talk to the stand, bro,
you've
innit?
kind of
Yeah, 'cause,
broke
like, I've already, I already
a
know what
city
to
law
fucking say to
there.
get my boy
How
out
did
of
you
this
know
one, bro,
that
innit?
they are supposed to run that test
Like,
as being a
Jet's next to
civilian
me
inside
here
of
in
the
the
city?
courtroom, bro, innit?
Objection.
What you
No.
mean? It's pretty
Objection.
common
Objection
sense.
allowed.
I might be
It's
wasting
pretty
Right.
my
common
time.
sense.
Speak.
I was in the room with him with the officers before we've come to court. I am the one who's
I
told
don't
them
wanna
about
type it,
the
so I don't
GSR
wanna
test that they
copy.
should be running.
All right, well that's
And,
completely
and
fine.
anyway,
Well, I don't wanna
and
ruin the scene.
furthermore,
I'm gonna do a shout
it's
out
pretty
after the
common
scene, bro, man,
sense.
innit? Don't watch that.
It's
bro.
not
I
common
appreciate
sense,
you
mate.
coming
It's
to
I
the
common
wouldn't
sense,
go
mate.
in.
last night as well.
It is
No, mate,
common sense,
'cause
mate. I've watched
not
plenty
really.
of documentaries. I've watched
Yeah, I know,
plenty of
it's
police
in this,
documentaries. I know what happens
Oh,
in the
not
fucking
court
hell.
system.
again,
I
man.
mean,
I know what
I
happens in
thought,
the police
right, well,
system.
Mr.
listen.
Plodding's no swearing.
He
Oh,
keeps
sorry
chasing
about
him
that. Well, I
out.
thought if you'd watched a lot of
Chasing him out.
documentaries, you could have took a couple, you could have took a couple of hair ideas instead of getting braids. Anyways,
What do you mean getting brave?
Objection.
What
Objection.
do you mean getting brave?
Objection.
Like?
Plodding!
Objection.
Order in the court, please.
He's trying to
I love
threaten me,
Mr.
Judge.
Singh, bro. I
Mr.
love this man
Flooding.
so much, bro.
If what you're
This
saying
guy's
is
a
not
fucking
relevant
G,
to
bro.
the case,
sorry,
keep it to
let me keep it
yourself,
relevant. Yes,
please.
let me keep it relevant. So,
Yeah.
you said you wasn't thinking straight again. Yeah, I'm going back to that.
Hey, can we have another one of him? I want someone else. I don't want to speak to him.
You
I'm
can't
afraid
actually.
you do not have any power
Yeah.
over the prosecution, only your own team, your legal team. Okay, sir, please continue now.
So I'm gonna ask you that question again in case you didn't hear me. So you said you wasn't thinking straight, yeah?
You said you weren't thinking straight, yeah?
We've been over this, mate.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm hearing what I'm hearing.
I just want to make sure I'm hearing what I'm hearing.
Who's that speaking?
No idea, man.
Topless guy.
So, are you gonna answer my question?
It just tackled him.
Yeah, mate.
It just
That's
tackled
you
him
heard,
down.
right.
So,
No.
what kind of
No.
stuff was you thinking? Like,
Yo, Jet. Yo, Jet.
What kind of stuff
check-
would you be
go check
thinking
that
if your
tank up
friend
behind
got
you,
shot
bro.
dead in front of you in the street, gunned
The
down
minute the feds,
by
the
mass
feds kick
gunmen?
behind us,
What
bro,
would you
innit?
be
Look.
thinking?
I'd
You wouldn't
be
be thinking
terrified, mate,
straight.
but the
Yeah,
first
you wouldn't be
thing- the
thinking
first
straight,
thing
would you?
that I would
Hey, wait,
do-
wait,
Come
wait.
away,
You wouldn't be
innit? Come
thinking
away.
straight, would you?
no, I wouldn't, mate. But the first
There
thing that I
you
wouldn't
go.
do,
You've just
no,
you've
but the
just-
first thing that I wouldn't do
fucking
is pick up that gun because that's evidence there, mate.
Well,
Why
I
would you
would
pick
if
up the gun?
the gun's
Exactly,
hot
bro,
and on
man.
my
This guy's
friend's
gonna be straight
body,
attacking him.
I'm just gonna burn him. I'm gonna move that gun
He's
away
dead,
from his
mate.
body.
He's
not
dead,
dead.
mate.
Gentlemen.
He was waiting for CPR, mate. He was
Gentlemen.
waiting for ambulance to come.
Silence, gentlemen. Please
If
allow
you-
me to
right, this is
speak.
where I'm
Mr.
not-
Plodding,
Bro, he hasn't done
please,
anything.
what
He
is wrong
hasn't
with
done
you? Be
anything.
quiet a
Plodding.
second.
He hasn't done
Okay,
anything. Just come
Mr.
in
John,
and sit down,
Can
mate.
you establish something for me, please? Okay.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Go on
No
away,
one has
front row,
asked
Kezel's
you
just been
a
there.
very obvious question here.
Kezel, come here.
Neither divulged it.
Yeah, no, I
Why
think he's
was
gonna
your
get fined
friend
for this, but they don't call me
shot
on
in the
right now.
first place, huh? Who were these gentlemen? What was their motive?
Why can't he move?
Folks pulled up and tried to take his bag off
Go on
him,
this row.
and he denied that, so they started shooting.
So,
See.
therefore, your friend has not feared his life, mate. Anyways, I'm
What-
gonna
what do you
continue
mean,
with my
mate?
questions since the
Are you done,
since the judge has allowed me to continue my questions. I have one last question before I go back to
Hey,
the
yo, why you
before I go
putting
back
me
to
in cuffs
my
for, man?
place. Yeah.
I'm
So
minding my business.
you said you weren't thinking straight. You've picked up the gun, which is completely fine. But how long was you stood there? How long was you stood there next to your dead friend when the masked gunman ran away?
How long was I stood there? I ran away and come back round.
So how long was your dead friend there for?
About 2 minutes, mate. He was there for
So
2
it
minutes
took
waiting
you
for an
two.
ambulance.
So it took you 2 minutes to grab this gun.
What do you mean 2 minutes to grab the gun? I come back round and pick the gun up and move it away from his body. Stop trying to catch me out, mate, because it's not gonna
I'm
happen.
not trying to catch you out, mate. I'm just trying to get the story straight, so I know
Oh, so you got
exactly
arrested?
what's going on here, mate. So
You do
I'm
know
just-
exactly
no,
what's
I'm gonna
going
read
on,
out.
'cause
I'm gonna
we
read out
went
what you've
over
just
this
said,
10
and I just want
times
you to
over.
confirm
Calm
it.
down, monitor the police.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna read out what you've said to me, and I'm just gonna confirm
Really
it, and you're gonna
tempted just
confirm it,
go
okay?
sit somewhere over there. but
Yeah.
I want to be able to hear Mr.
So
Sting more.
someone has come up to your friend. They've tried to rob him, but he wasn't having any of it, and he's been shot.
So I can speak to you for a second.
Two folks
So
pulled up in
you-
an RS street, popped
Yeah,
out,
mate.
tried to take my mate's bag. Yeah. And when he denied them, giving them the bag, they gunned him down, tried gunning me down. I ran away. Come back round the house. They got back in the car to come and try and find me. I've moved the gun away from his body. Police have turned up, popped out the car, aimed the gun at me, and said, "Don't move or you'll be shot dead." put your hands up. I put my hands up, and you're still aiming the gun at me when I put my hands up. So I've started to circle around the block. Yeah.
And yeah,
So I wouldn't get shot.
I
And then I got
completely
tackled to the
understand.
floor. I got tackled to the floor. Put in the back of the police car.
Well,
They
look, I
didn't
think this
ask
is
me if I was
unprofessional.
okay. They mumbled over my rights.
No, it's
Took
fine.
me to the police station.
Just wait next.
Didn't offer me food, water. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then tackled me to the floor again. And didn't ask me if I was okay over medical attention.
I understand now. I really do understand. But there's one thing that you have to understand as well, mate. You know, do you know your safety? How you grabbed that gun for your safety?
Mate, I was about to. What are you doing?
What you mean?
Well,
What-
I
why
thought
did
you
you-
grabbed
I
this
did-
gun because they
Hold
thought,
on.
they thought they was
Put it
going to
on,
come
what are
back.
you doing?
But if I've heard
No.
that wrong, I'm very sorry.
You have heard that wrong. I grabbed the gun to move it away from my friend's body and
Yeah,
then
that's fine.
enter the police station with it and pass it to the police officers.
The
for
judge is
evidence.
Well, you have to understand if you was a police officer,
Oh,
right,
going
and you
cocktails.
approached this guy with a gun and you
Just
knew
wait
he
for
had
this
a
one
gun
to
on him,
finish,
and he's putting his hands up, they aren't gonna drop their gun, mate. They
Who
have
are you,
to
lot?
keep the lad. Please come back to the stand, please. So, if someone has a gun and you as a police officer, you would have to keep pointing your gun till you reach the guy and you put him on the floor for your safety.
Yeah,
It's
mate,
not
yeah.
like-
I'm just a bit scared of the police because I've been shot at them numerous times for no
Yeah,
reason.
I understand.
How long has this been
Just
going
before
on
this
for?
continues, I'm gonna ask two people get removed by the police now.
Yeah,
it's
please.
Mr. Kezel and Mr. Jarrett.
What?
Jarrett smokes food, leave him
What the
alone.
fuck you say my name for, you slag?
Get him out and get him out,
But
please.
what? I
Right,
can't
so you want to stop taking the piss,
I
yeah?
was speaking. I was speaking to
You took the
Luke.
wrong one, mate.
Luke asked me,
This one.
yeah, how long
stop
has this
taking
been
the
going
piss,
on for?
mate, yeah?
And I told him how long it was going
Nah,
on
this
for.
one's had multiple
Shush, yeah.
warnings. Jarrett,
Right,
you
get
both
out.
are leaving now.
Where do you think I'm going?
Get him out of
Alright.
here.
Mr. Johnson.
Luke, you could back me up. You asked me how long it was going on for.
Gossip.
Can
Why
I
you don't-
speak?
Let me think about that for 10 seconds.
I don't remember that, mate.
Can I speak?
Oh,
There will
Mr.
be no
Singh.
intermission.
Dropping game.
There would be no intermission.
Mr.
This is a
Mr. Singh, is there any way we can have an intermission
Saying-
because it's
The thing
you
is
know what I
though,
mean,
Jay,
this is
yeah,
I
bad.
am
when he
drawing
kidnapped
this
me the other
case
day,
to
bro,
a
innit,
close.
yeah? He
Yeah,
went like
close
out
the
of
case.
character,
I've
bro,
got
innit?
something
He
to
doesn't
say.
even sound like that
There
when
is
he's out of
quite an
character, bro. He sounds like me
obvious
type
outcome
shit,
to
bro,
me
innit?
at
It's
this point.
fucking weird.
Um,
You have to listen to him when he
Mrs.
walks
Smith,
away, bro, and when I'm
you-
dead, innit?
Yeah.
You just hear him
Please
go
tell
out of
me what
character,
you
bro,
are
It's
thinking.
fucking hilarious.
He needs a fag,
Um,
mate.
Right, so do you mind, John?
I arrested a guy with a gun.
So obviously,
No way you bought a dribble
all
to the
this
stand.
evidence before.
I'm not even joking, it's been going on for an hour.
Yeah, you're gone, Kezel, mate, in a bit.
I'm gone. Yeah, nice.
Right, so obviously all that stuff I was saying earlier,
Thank
but as well,
God,
on
bro,
the
that was annoying
police
shit,
and
I mean.
prosecution
Should've
side,
seen it was absolutely
tell me
stacked full of
why
people earlier.
their lawyer is making rude comments
Get them titties off.
as well
It must have been
is
hard times, yeah.
leading and putting words into his mouth as well as
And he's
my
trying to
mouth.
bribe you. He's trying to bribe you, know.
Right.
Mr. John, if you could remove yourself from that area of the courtroom.
Yeah, but he's
please.
just pulled out a briefcase full of money.
I did
trying
not
to
see
bribe you.
anything.
Right,
Please
so
remain silent.
I've had to object to him a few times. There's a few times I could have objected to him where I've
Lord,
just stayed silent.
No, I'm trying to find the briefcase.
But he's
one
been putting words into my client's mouth, and I'm not happy about
Oh, yo,
it.
Jet, you know all
Leading him
these
to say
guys in
things
suits,
that
yeah?
necessarily doesn't mean, and
You know all these guys
yeah,
in suits?
I'm not happy about that.
Yeah,
so I
they're
think that
Mr.
should be
Singh's
took into
boys, bro.
consideration
Just
as
to let
well.
you know that.
Since we're
Mr. Singh,
sorry,
yeah.
can I just
Mr.
ask?
Ploddings.
No, I asked you this time. Is there any
Mr.
way?
Ploddings, 1 second. So, Miss Smith, I have taken that into consideration, what you have just said. I have made a note of it. Thank you very much. Mr.
Thank you.
Ploddings, now you may talk. Yes.
Right, I have one
Sorry.
question and a big statement for you.
Very well.
Mr. John, was the
Yes.
gun on your friend's body the one they used, or your friend's?
What you mean?
The gun on your friend's body, was it the one they killed him with, or was it the one that he had on him?
It was the one that he had on him.
Right, so therefore, Judge Singh,
Yes.
his friend has been carrying a Phase 1 firearm, which is a crime itself. He's clearly
Why would he
a
say
danger
that?
to the public.
Why
and
would he
was
say that?
obviously
Why
rolling
did
with
he
his friend.
say?
I wasn't rolling with my friend.
So why was you with him at the time?
Objection. I
No,
went
you
to
can't.
link
You
up with
can't
my
just
friend.
speak, mate. Mate, you can't just
I've
speak. You
just
have
said
to ask.
objection.
Mr. John, please. with the
Oh
time.
my God.
You
Right,
have
so-
an opportunity
so-
to speak in second, thank you.
So therefore, his friend's already committing a crime right there, and in danger to the public carrying this Phase 1 firearm that could be let off at any moments of time. He said the gun was hot, which doesn't make sense to me unless his friend shot back, because obviously he said his friend had the gun and that was his friend's gun, but it turned out the gun was
Self-defense,
hot.
mate.
Lad, can you please stop fucking talking, man?
Who you talking to like that, lad?
John,
Order in the
You
court,
talking to?
sir. Please.
Hey, tell your man to stop swearing at
Be
me.
quiet, Mr. John.
Right, I'm very sorry for my language. May I continue? Right. So you said you never told us about your friend firing back. Why was that never brought up?
Listen, you
This
didn't
shit's
ask.
like,
You
it's
don't actually
No,
don't
mate,
get told.
you're supposed to tell us information like this because we're supposed to
Well,
be
well,
aware of
listen,
everything
mate.
that's happened.
Let me just clear up a few things here. I was meeting up with my friend because he was selling me a car, right? And as I've turned up,
This is
everything's
pussy
happened
already.
out the blue.
Laptop out.
You get me?
Right, so
When did he
what
get
I've
that?
heard from you now is your friend had a gun. Your friend has shot it, so he's discharged a firearm while carrying a phase 1 firearm.
In
which is already a crime.
self-defense.
That's 2 crimes. It doesn't matter whether it's in self-defense or
Is
not.
that
mate.
me? Is that me?
Lad,
Is that
they
me?
should.
Mr. John, you will have your opportunity to talk.
Like I
Okay.
said,
Please be quiet.
if it was robbing him, he should have let them do it because he had a gun to him. Do you know that? He had a gun to him. He should have let that happen, and then he should have got him arrested. He could have gone to the police then, but he didn't. He did 2 more crimes by discharging the firearm to another human, and then you said it was hot, right? So obviously it's been discharged a few times. It don't just get hot after the first shot. Which you actually haven't told us about, so I think that's a crime itself, not telling us a full story of a.
Objection.
Objection overruled.
Hearsay, not
You'll have your
objection.
opportunity to
Thank you.
speak, Miss Bridget. Thank you.
Motherfucker.
So therefore, he's not told us information that's a very big. It's a very big key in this court case, you know, and he's not put it in there. So I think there's obviously some more information he's not telling us, but we don't know because we wasn't there. But from what I can see here, this man is guilty, mate. This man is 100%
You
guilty.
got any
I'm
evidence?
finished.
You got any evidence?
From what you've not been telling
Return
us.
to your position, please. I will call you up to the stand when you are needed. Okay.
Yo, right?
We've got
Okay.
this.
Before we continue,
No, you don't.
Miss Bridget, Miss Smith, do you have anything to say about what Mr. Plodders just said?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You
Right.
are not Miss Smith
I
or
do,
Mr.
though.
John.
Oh my god.
Return to your position, please, sir.
Does have an egg like a girl though.
Right,
Lad,
so.
who are you speaking to? Your fucking mouth.
John,
Mr.
right.
Ploddings, if I have to tell you again.
Right, okay, so for starters, this court case is here for John, not John's friend. John's friend is dead. He can't get prosecuted. So everything he has said is in defense of John. So if he didn't mention that his friend shot the gun, that's not his fault. It's not John that shot the gun. It's his friend. And we're here today to prove John's innocence, not his friend. So I don't think it was relevant he stated that information.
Silence!
Sorry,
Thank
can
you
I
for
just?
that, Miss Smith.
Can I speak? Can I speak now?
Yeah, I was just
Mr.
gonna ask the
John,
court
you may
something.
speak. Please
Uh,
approach the bench.
Judge Singh, just
Okay, be
just before
quiet.
this.
You're not
No, I'm just
speaking.
asking
No,
Judge
you're
Singh
not.
something.
Plodding.
I'm just
You're
asking you
not.
something.
You
You
will
are not
have
speaking.
your opportunity in a minute, please. Please
So,
put your tongue back in your
God, the
mouth
bad
and
move,
seal
man.
your lips for the rest of the duration now.
fucking move.
Okay, Mr. Ploddings, do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Thank
so
you.
Mr. Plottings is trying to put a lot of stuff on my plate that I did not do, and that is not relevant to me in any way. So I think that should just get forgotten about because it's nothing to do with me.
I say thank you for that valuable input. Now please return to your position.
And
please.
also, may I speak?
Continue.
Also, he seems to be saying a lot of stuff like I discharged the weapon and all that, but where's the evidence? Can you please show me the evidence? Because you haven't got the body cam footage up once. You haven't got no sort of evidence at all, so yeah.
I'll have you all know that Mr. Singh has seen the body cam footage, okay?
Sorry, may I just add?
Mr. Plodding!
Oh my
What
god!
is wrong with you? Are you serious right now, huh? How many times have I got to tell you?
Just so I can speak in a minute.
Tell you when to talk, huh?
Mr. Singh.
Go ahead, Sergeant.
Sergeant, may I have permission to speak since Mr. Singh's not willing to hear it?
You will be quiet for the duration in which I tell you to be quiet. Thank you. Sergeant, please speak immediately.
Oh shit.
First of all, it's Inspector.
Inspector, congratulations on the promotion.
For Jared Ballyman.
Second of all,
You got the food.
we need to have respect in the court. It's a very
Yes.
serious manner. Very serious place. Very serious.
I swear they don't allow 12-year-olds in the court though.
Yeah, innit?
Listen, like, shut up now.
Stop
Listen,
nodding.
shut up.
Silence.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Singh, please continue.
Yes, 1 second. I am readying the
What?
gavel.
Ready?
I am readying the gavel. Don't make me use it, okay?
Bro, mad. Honestly, bro, the judge, bro,
Fucking
yeah,
hell,
is
is
the
this
same one that
still going
kidnapped
on?
me in that video I put in the in
Everybody
Showbiz
relaxing
Discord, bro,
now.
innit?
It has been
I
very
got
heated.
kidnapped, bro, innit? That's
We
the
all need
same
to
brother.
calm down. All very
Like, check that
excited.
clip
Who's
out,
the,
bro, innit? It's him and like
who's
two
the
other
judge?
guys get me to just sing some
Silence!
random song, bro, innit? It was
There is
kinda
no
funny.
jury in the court of Mr. Singh, huh? I am the jury, huh?
Can we get to the sentencing, please?
Oh yes, it would be my delight. So basically what I have been
45 years
doing,
off.
I've been reviewing the evidence, and there is quite a clear
Patrick Grover's
conclusion.
here.
Now, the last 10 minutes have been
Big Mama.
waffle.
There's too much bacon in it.
Absolute waffle
No, it's been a bit
from
more
both
than
sides
10
of the
minutes.
court. It is time
What's that,
to
Slim?
tie a very neat
I love you,
knot
Pros.
up in this. Okay. So,
Oi, V-Pros. Right,
firstly,
we're gonna
Mr.
stop
John, would you like to approach the
alright?
stand now?
So basically,
And I warn
we're gonna-
you, do not interrupt me, okay? That is for your own benefit. I say again, for your own benefiting, okay? So,
He got me nice.
police
shut
have
up.
charged you with possession of a Phase 1 firearming. They also have charged you for suspicion of 1 count of murder. And also, apparently you were saying very, very rude things to them.
Pretty sure it's conspiracy to commit murder.
May I speak? Silence! But I have also noticed something else that no one else seems to have noticed. You also resisted the arrest.
May I ask how?
By running off when they got out of the car.
I didn't
told
run
you
off.
to stand
First time
still.
streaming, and Only
Silence!
3 hours in, already got 20.
They had to
around
tase
20
you,
hours.
yes?
Oh, that's because the power freaks. That's why they tasered me.
Power freaks? What on earth is this Neanderthal term, huh?
Objection.
Power freaks?
Power
My
freaks, yeah, mate.
goodness, sir. You're in
Objection.
court. This isn't school or anything. I do not understand what you even mean by that, huh?
Oh, they was on a
Be
power
quiet
trip.
immediately! I have not finished speaking,
Mr. Singh,
please.
Mr. Singh, please. Inside voice.
But you definitely
Am I
beat your
shouting?
children at home, don't you? Fucking hell.
Sorry, I have had new hearing aids. I might shout a little more than usual, okay?
Interjection.
Just calm down, okay?
I am calm. Okay?
Mr.
Thank you
Singh,
very much.
please
I lower
may
my
I
voice now.
please may I
Please
interject
invade
for
him,
just a
not
second,
resist.
please?
Hold on,
Nah,
let me just make
it
sure I've
resisted
gone
arrest
through
over here, bro,
full-
innit? It's different. It's the
Okay,
same
yes.
thing. but we
Speak,
just don't
lawyer.
show that.
So,
Right, casual.
right, well, it seems very clear that the pain in your back act has just miraculously disappeared because it's not
No,
been
mate.
mentioned for a while.
I'm just getting on with it, mate. It's really
Right,
here.
so
By the way,
you was
over here, if you
acting
kill
on it,
someone,
you was
you get
acting as if you
put
was
away in
about
prison
to
for
like
4 years.
have
That's
serious
what I'm
damage
saying,
towards
it's
it,
a bit
and
of a
now
difference.
you're really focused on interrupting and not your back. So
No, listen, mate. You're the one interrupting everything. Now, how about you be quiet? Because
Hold on.
I'm just
I
getting
should
on with
be
the
doing
pain,
something.
like a
Mr.
man.
Flood, please take a seat.
Unlike you.
I'm talking
Yes,
at the minute,
Mr.
mate.
Plodding. Mr. Plodding. Just
So
one
as
second.
well. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Tom.
Second, Mr. Plodding,
this guy
please.
is you, fam.
Please, no. I'm using my inside voicing. Okay,
Sure,
Mr.
pause
John,
me,
you were
pause.
saying, please.
As I was saying, he said, I haven't talked about me back in a while. Do you know why that is? Because I'm just getting on with the pain, like a man. Because I've still not fucking been to the hospital, have I?
Well, no,
No
that's
one's
not
asked
bad.
me.
You will
No
be
one's asked me.
receiving medical
Still no one.
attention.
Yeah, no one's asked me if I need medical attention.
You
Still.
will be receiving the medical attentionings right
Thank you.
after I have finished
Thank
this
you.
case with you today. Okay, thank you.
So may I continue?
No, I'm going to continue, and you're going to be quiet, okay?
You're right,
And
Jim.
then you'll have one more
Alright.
opportunity.
Well, he couldn't go
okay?
hospital, he was
So
arrested.
this is what I have identified
Yes,
as
you're
actually
right.
being valid, and I can corroborate
anything
it not
bothering
only
you?
with the statements that have been made today, but
You
also
sure?
various forms of evidencing. Firstly, I would like to say that I am very disappointed
sure
in the
about that?
PD for not checking this man for
You sure?
residue
Nothing
of the
bothering you?
gunpowdering
Nothing's-
upon arrest.
Nothing's pissing you off?
That would have made this a very simple case indeed. We could have all been at home with our legs up watching TV right now, okay, basically?
Yo, officer, why are you itching your butt?
So,
Jim,
anyway,
I can't lie, I impounded your car.
there are a few little
Anyway.
complaints about the PD, but I will pick them up on that later as well. Now, the verbal assault, we can dismiss that. Unfortunately, the body cam footage, I cannot discern anything that would resemble that particular crime. And also the verbal statements that were made, all I heard was the term shut up and other rather inconsequential uses of the English language, okay? So that is one thing of the Otiki list, okay, Mr. John? You should be delighted about that, huh?
Yes, thank
So,
you, sir.
no verbal assault.
Thank you, sir.
Suspicion of murder. You are found with your friend's corpse, yes?
Yes.
He was dying. You were trying to perform the CPR-ing upon him, yes?
That is right.
There were no other bodies? No, there was one other body, yes?
There was
A
one
dead
other body.
One thing that has not been established, prosecution should have raised this, thank you. My goodness. Who was this other man? This deceased man, please?
Hitler.
Was his identity confirmed? I would like to hear from the policing menu, Mr. John, about this, please.
Okay.
They ain't got no identity because they didn't do
Officer
it.
Snowy, Officer McIntosh, one of you, please
Yeah.
take the stand who knows about
Yo,
this
Bridget.
particular matter,
Sorry.
please.
I
Mr.
know about
Bloody.
this particular matter, I know.
Okay, whatever. Bloody hell, man. Mr.
You right, mate?
McIntosh, thank
No.
you. Finally, someone with a bit of sanity about them, huh? Okay, can you please reveal the ID, the identification of the deceased? The scene.
So we didn't obviously grab his ID off him because he
but
was
he was
dead.
treated.
We was more focused on the firearm that this guy had. He did decide to put his hands up, but then he jumped on top of a car and then decided it was a good
Yes.
idea to run off and not value his life.
Okay, that is all I need to hear from you, Mr. McIntosh. Thank you very much. Mr. John, please come to the stand, sir. Could you identify the deceased corpse and tell me how he met that most unfortunate of ends, please, sir?
Yeah, the other corpse is one of the gunmen.
One of the gunmen, and he died.
So
because your
basically,
friend
what?
shot him, I take it?
Yeah, that's what
I
happened.
see
piss
it.
off.
I
Sorry.
see it. You keep good company, don't you, Mr.
Bruv, the Riz don't work, bruv. You
Yeah,
need to say
if you say
something.
so.
Company
You can't just
of
walk over there with
murderers,
unspoken
yes?
shit, fam.
If you
You
say
ain't
so.
got no trim, you got some dead ass beanie hat on.
Very interesting. Please return to your position now. Okay. Okay. Now I want everyone to listen up now.
Oh, lad, you ain't even let us fucking speak.
Lad, shut your mouth.
Right, nah, I'm
Not
speaking now.
things!
I don't care if you shout at me, I'm speaking, right? So basically, you've said he
will
was
allow
giving him
this.
CPR, and nah, he's fucking said to me, right? Sure, I'll give you my ID, fuck off. He said, he died
You're a
waiting for
professional as a
CPR.
lawyer, is it?
Well, I'm just saying, lad.
Who
You said
graduated
your
you from
friend
fucking
died.
lawyer school,
Mr.
I
mate?
never
Please return to the
mentioned
stand
that
if you
are
once.
this
You're
fucking
putting words
bullshit.
in my mouth. Hey, Judge, please tell him to stop putting words in my mouth.
Okay, listen. Mr. Ploddings, if you have nothing of value to say and you're
I
able
do.
to fling
No, you
your
fucking
feces
don't, man.
from your
Hey, that's
mouth
not
things
too much,
rather
bruv.
than your butt
No,
about
I'm
in
just
this
I do.
confused you
courtroom,
might have not called
It's
the
very
witness,
then
valuable.
take
bruv.
the stand, man, and say what you have to
Shut
say,
up, you
please.
mug.
This is
Right,
your
there's
last
just one thing.
opportunity.
There's just one thing I've got to say.
Cazzle's back, fuck's sake.
Say it!
Right. He said he died waiting for CPR. Why hasn't he given his friend CPR?
He's a wussy.
You're putting words in my mouth.
I'm not, mate. I've got it on body
Silence!
cam if you'd like to see it.
Objection.
Anyways, I'm going back to my stand.
Mr. Ploddings, thank you very much. Miss Smith, please taking the stand,
Mr.
please.
Ploddings.
Right, I've not got much to say about the CPR. Not everyone's CPR trained. Not everyone's gone through the process of learning it. So,
Mr. Ploddings.
Very good.
right, that's all I've got to say.
I will take that into consideration.
Can you lot all
Okay,
just fuck
Mr.
off,
John,
man?
please take
Mr.
the
Plodding,
stand.
get your men
I'm
under
about to
control.
deliver my verdict. Can
Okay.
everyone please take a seat?
Mr. Plodding.
Moving around. And please
Oh,
remain
get out of the way,
in
man,
silence.
officer.
Oh, lad, there's too much going on in here.
Yes,
What do you
Mr.
mean?
John, there
Right,
is.
there's one thing I've got to
Doesn't do
request.
anything,
Can
mate,
all
just
my
fuck
men
off
leave,
out the
please?
way.
If you're not here to be serious, lads, can you actually just fucking leave, like, serious? If you're not here to do
I'm
this,
just fucking
can
tackle
you
the vinyl.
leave? Because it's not Like, if you're here to waste
You're
time,
not
just
in the
leave.
prison outfit anymore.
Fucking
What's he
boring.
doing?
I await
We'll fight him.
to deliver my verdict.
Why are you being rude, mate?
Why am I being rude? This kid says he's gonna like fuck me up.
Mr. John.
No, get him back
Yes,
here now.
sir.
It cannot be proven that you murdered
I might get an
anybody
ID
today.
spam for fuck
Okay.
off.
It cannot be proven that you indeed murdered your friend or the other deceased person.
What did I do?
Yes.
This is due
Came up to me saying,
to possible failures
Mark, did
on
you
the
take
policing side.
take the radio
Okay?
out now?
Okay.
However, you
I don't
did
know.
resist the
Someone
arrest,
nicked him and he's
and
pissed
you
about
also
that.
were in possession of a firearm. Now, I understand that your friend died in front of you, and I have taken this into account, okay?
Okay.
But at the end of the day, the law is blind to the emotional state of criminals.
Silence.
I'm afraid, my friend, you are a criminal. Now, Mr. McIntosh,
Yeah,
Miss
you're
Noe,
right, mate.
please
Slap
come
the batty.
behind the desk.
Yeah, what?
Mr. John, if you could remain at the standing.
Where am I
please.
standing?
Come behind me a second, please. I need to whisper to you, please.
I'll let you whisper in my ear.
Best shopping away, eh?
Let's go.
Let's go!
Bit awkward, isn't it?
Go
It's,
get the
it's,
card.
and,
over.
You stink, Brav move.
it's push to talk, by the
What
way.
is it?
If you want to speak.
Go get the card. Over.
What's push to talk, my G?
Yeah.
Calm down, Patrick.
Yo,
Oh yeah, might as well look up sound as well, mate.
Had a verbal assaulting.
Hey, Bridget,
Yeah.
can I get your number in case you need the solicitor again?
Around
Yeah.
5 to 10
Who the
minutes.
fuck's locked the door, man?
Yeah, they
That-
locked the door.
Can I just say she
Wait,
is
get what you
barely
want.
done.
I do.
She's barely done. Fuck off. Right, Abby.
What are you mean?
Abby,
I
throughout
can't
this
Bridget,
talk.
mate.
What?
It's
You
Bridget,
can't
mate.
talk.
It's
Abby,
Bridget, mate.
Abby, throughout this whole thing, there's so much stuff you could have said.
Listen,
Purple.
no one asked you
Please
audience.
remove
Where's Abby?
that
Well,
nuisance from my courtroom.
Purple.
What's your number?
Who's your barber?
What's your
Please
name? What's your
remove the very
number?
high-
I'm gonna
Believe
put it
me.
up.
My ID.
Oh.
I am about to
Mr.
deliver the
Plodding.
verdict
Sorry,
now.
Alright.
Mr.
Plodding
I wanna leave.
Mr.
And
Plodding.
I will not
What's your
allow
name?
for any
What's
more
your
interjections
Can you
or
let
any
me
more
out?
opinions
I
to
need
your
to go.
part.
Babe,
Okay?
what's your
Mr.
name? What's your
John,
number?
Maybe
I'm gonna
open the
put it
door
up.
then.
Blah, blah,
Silence
blah,
in
blah,
the
blah,
court.
blah.
It's gonna prop lock in. I will report this. I will report this.
Silence in the court!
I will report this to head government if you do not.
Right,
let me
Mr.
go.
John.
Can you stop mic spamming,
In a
please?
second.
Whoever that is.
Once the nuisance has been removed.
What's on mic?
Okay, it looks like he is being removed.
Thank you. Not that
Can you put your
hard.
phone away, please?
Put
So-
their phone away now.
So I was saying,
I'm just gonna
quite
video
a
what
few
happens.
of the accusations, the initial charges from the police have been removed. Okay.
I see what you're videoing. You disgusting
Unfortunately,
man.
You were in possession of the firearm, and also
yeah.
you did resist arrest. So
Criminal!
I'm going to offer you, due to certain failures and whatnot, on the policing side, I am always very disappointed. You know, I love the policing very much, but this is the unbiased perspective of the law, of which I follow to the very letter. Today you'll be receiving an £80,000 fine
You boss
and
cave.
5 months in the prisons. Okay?
Oh, that's nothing, bro.
£80,000 fine.
Bro, that's a minor, bro.
Are you messing?
Nah, that's a minor, bro.
Fuck
Get
it.
your bread up.
That's his mum's
Hey,
wages.
Smitty, bro, I'll get you that, fam. Say nothing, blood. That's
That
a
is
minor.
my final
Bro,
verdict,
you're
and
dead
it
trim.
shall be respected
You're dead trim,
under the
bro.
auspices
Mark,
of
what's
the
up?
law.
Yo, firm the 5
5
bumps, fam.
months in
Free
the
up my G, bro.
jailings and an
Oh my guy, free up my
80
guy.
fine.
Free my G, fam.
The helicopter! Helicopter!
Come
Hey,
on, man,
I
Smitty.
want to speak to my
Yes.
solicitor. Take these cuffs off me.
All angles of
No, take the cuffs off
Who's
me.
your food leader?
Me.
Free up my G,
Hello.
bro.
Technically,
I'm going
this is
to
my
try
first
my
court case that I've won.
Oh, sick.
I can't
Free
hear
up!
you, are you?
Free the guys! Free up! Free up!
Mr. Plodding.
Free up! Free the guys!
Everybody
Free
for
up,
me.
man, Frip Kelly.
Well,
Mr.
not
Singh, I'm
well
gonna kill your
behaved,
family, you
not well
fucking
behaved.
racist.
Yo, Jack,
Real my
Thomas,
gang.
Jack,
Excuse me,
Thomas,
sir, I
trick.
do not appreciate that.
It's Kezzle.
Sing.
Kezzle.
I'd get these cuffs off me.
I'll be grabbing your ID.
Get Kezzle. He's just threatened Mr. Singh's
What?
family. Get Kezzle. Get Kezzle. He's threatened his family. Wow.
I can't hear the thing that you're saying.
Just accept.
Oh my God.
I want to speak to my solicitor.
Wait, if you refuse it, 2 more times and you're gonna be getting.
I need to speak to my solicitor.
not
What don't you
speaking,
understand?
just
Away from the lawyer.
Well, I need to.
I'm outside the front.
From the lawyer.
No, Your Honor.
Is that his family? That looks legit to me.
Mom.
I didn't refuse nothing, mate. What are you on about?
Accept it.
How do you do that? How am I meant to do that while I've got handcuffs on?
Accept it now.
Can't do it with handcuffs.
Hello, police officer. How are you doing? Shut up.
Pick me up, pick me up.
Say nothing.
Pick me up. Pick
Come
me
here,
up.
bro. Oh, bomber clap. Bro, they just grabbed him. They just grabbed him. Yo, come outside the front. Come outside the front. Nah, like the front, fam. Where I park the car, bro. Out the front, like the back, at the back, where the bank machine is. Just come straight out the door. You'll see my bright pink Mustang, bro. But you gotta be quick, fam, because they're about to pull off with him. I know I'm gonna give myself more time for this, but fuck it.
Talk about them. I just ran past them.
Jump in, jump in, jump in.
He's actually so rude. You just do it. I'll just...
We gonna get him if we only got 2 dogs.
If you can walk up to him and carry him, carry him. I just didn't know how to carry him.
Matt, jump in the back, mate.
Is T/carry?
I think
There you
so.
go. Go around the other side.
Yep. Gotta type in now. I already got him in a jail thing now.
Yeah, we can ram it.
Mac, I don't
We gonna need a gun though. We ain't got no
Nah,
gun.
We're gonna, but we're probably gonna get arrested for
On
this.
the other
But
side.
fuck it.
On the other side.
It's
We need a
content, fam.
gun.
Pull up, and bump up, twist up to us and jump up.
How we gonna survive if we got ram now? How we gonna get free?
Fuck those, bro. We're getting the court. We've got the court case as well, I guess. But fuck it.
You need a whole nother car.
Inside.
What is this fuck? Wait. Hey, fuck off.
Get in the car, Jet. Just get in the car.
Hey, fuck off.
Oh, you lucky I can't hit
Jet,
you.
get in the car. They're going, bro.
Be quiet.
This shit's rammed already, bro. It's weak.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, you little twat. You talk shit here. Run this bitch ass over. Thank you.
Oi.
You're so stupid. You fucking it up for us.
They're going to the garage to repair.
Oh, they actually escort them? Damn. We need to repair this car.
I mean, he's only got 5 months, which is 5 minutes, but
Is it really worth it?
this is what I'm saying.
It's 5
Bruh,
cars, bro.
bruh,
They
like, I
got
ain't gonna
4
lie, fam,
cars.
The guys looked after us, bro.
I know, but it's 4 cars.
Bro, like, yeah, listen, yeah. Do you remember that time we kidnapped the cop, bro, and AP shit, bro? And I was like, yo, I just need you to back me on this shit, bro.
I got you, though.
This is
With
it,
you.
fam. This is one of the things, bro.
These niggas is fast. They're dipping. How we gonna catch them? They dipping, bro. Even the van dipping.
Hold up. Bear with it. They can't drive, bro. Yeah, that's the difference.
Taking his ass straight to jail. They actually escort them back to jail. That's what I like. It ain't no blimp your ass to jail. You gotta get escorted to the. Yeah, it ain't no catching them. These two trash of cars.
You know what it is? You need like the engine 4 or engine 3. I got the engine 2 in this. Like on the downhill, it goes up to like 110, which is what we're on now.
They going like 300 at this point.
Oh, who's that in front of us, bro? That might be someone else trying to break them out.
Oh no, but they gone.
But I know where they're going, but either way, we'll be outside the front to pick him up. He's only got 5 minutes. So that's why I said just firm it, man. The 80k fine, bro. I could do that. I'm gonna scuba diving, so that, bro. Like, that's not. Here's the thing, yeah. There's a prison there, look. And there's one there. Oh, they're down there. Just see if we can visit. Prison visit.
Go straight in through that bitch.
We're waiting for more, we're waiting for more. Open up again.
Look at this stupid.
My bad.
Just
Right, open it up.
Jump out.
Oh, this is him right here.
Excuse me, officer.
Officer?
Excuse me, officer.
Officer?
MJ, no.
Oi.
Get out of the whip, bro. Officer. Alright, bro. Come this way. There's gotta be a way in.
Jail for stealing the officer car.
Play paintball now. We ain't trying to play no paintball, bro. Oh, there's a statue here. Look, let me grab this statue real quick. You gotta collect 50, you get a prize. Alright, let me put my fucking petrol can away. Alright, let's see. Man, there's no one behind the desk. Let's just fucking walk straight in. Yo, come, fam. Yo, Jet, come behind me, bruv. Hurry up, lad. I ain't got 1 second, fam. Hurry up, bruv.
To withdraw some cash.
I need to deposit some cash, just in case we get fucking arrested and they try finding me.
Oh shit.
We about to sneak up in this bitch, bro, because they're leaving doors open. Let's go. I'm going.
I'm about to go.
Dun 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 dun.